It was a crisp autumn morning when my dog, Max, barked wildly near the forest edge. Curious, I hurried over to find him growling at a small, frail fox cub. The poor creature's fur was matted, and its leg was twisted at an unnatural angle. Before I could intervene, the cub lunged at Max, baring tiny, sharp teeth in a desperate attempt to defend itself. Realizing the cub was more scared than aggressive, I quickly called Max off and scooped up the trembling little fox. Its eyes, wide with fear, glistened with unshed tears. "You're safe now," I murmured, gently wrapping it in my jacket. Back home, I set up a cozy corner with blankets and carefully cleaned its wounds. The fox whimpered softly, but exhaustion soon overtook its fear. Day by day, I nursed it back to health, feeding it small portions of chicken, changing its bandages, and speaking to it softly became part of my routine. Max, initially wary, grew curious and eventually protective of the little cub. I named the fox Ember, inspired by the fiery hue of its fur. Despite its initial hostility, Ember slowly warmed to me. One day, as I sat beside its makeshift bed, Ember cautiously approached, nudging my hand with its tiny nose. My heart swelled as I realized it was a gesture of trust. Weeks passed, and Ember's leg healed beautifully. Its playful nature began to shine, filling the house with a newfound liveliness. It would dart around the yard, chasing falling leaves, with Max happily joining in. The day came when Ember was strong enough to return to the wild. With a heavy heart, I carried it back to the forest. Setting it down, I watched as it hesitated, looking back at me with those soulful eyes. For a moment, it seemed torn, but then it turned and disappeared into the trees. Though I missed Ember, I found solace in knowing I had given it a second chance at life. And every now and then, while walking near the forest, I would catch a glimpse of a fiery streak darting through the trees, as if Ember were saying thank you.